Hey everybody, it's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And the Day family, we headed to Chicago. All right, where some brothers did a wonderful thing. Okay, they purchased the building, renovated the building, and created some affordable housing for our sisters in Chicago. All right, listen, the brothers get a lot of flack, right, for not doing enough. All right, but see, you see, something like this don't get highlighted. But guess who it is going to get highlighted by? It's going to get highlighted by me. All right, because I cared, and I think this was a hell of a thing. All right, and I think it need to be talked about. All right, these brothers in Chicago, all right, they got together and purchased this building and created some affordable housing for the sisters. All right, listen, without further ado, fellas, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you become a subscriber because y'all know I be bringing it. Fair use, fellas. Let's walk with the news and let them give the breakdown of what these brothers done in Chicago for our sisters.
Development is the first of its kind for this community organization. Their idea is to create sustainability, which will create a foundation for the future.
This is my cute little apartment.
This woman is one of the first residents to live in Maywood's newest affordable housing development.
It is handicap accessible for me.
The renovated 24-unit apartment building is the result of a partnership between the Western Suburb and community organization Black Men United to provide affordable and sustainable housing.
Part of the really problems in our community is that so many families are broken, no fathers are in the household, and they're unstable.
BMU became sole owners of the Greenwood Avenue property July 3rd of this year after purchasing the building outright for $2 million. They did it through a grant from the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity with the idea to provide safe, affordable housing in the community for low to moderate income families.
It represents a continuation of people plus partnership equaling possibilities.
Units here range in size from a studio to two-bedroom apartments. Rents are on a sliding scale based on a person's ability to pay.
We're going to work with people with some subsidized funding that we have from other sources, and we're just here to support our people.
LaShawn Delk.
Fellas, I'm sending a super shout out to these brothers in Chicago. I think this is a job well done. All right, salute to my brothers. All right, look, fellas, I just hope these ladies take care of this place. All right, I hope these ladies understand what these brothers went through, thinking about them. All right, building them some protection and some comfort. All right, affordably. All right, doing everything they can. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that these ladies take care of this property.
With their two young sons.
It's much more affordable. The cost has lowered some, so it's just allowed me to be more flexible with working, not having to work as many different places.
The group has also renovated the property to be energy sustainable by adding solar panels on the roof and integrating other clean energy technologies to improve the quality of life while reducing financial burdens.
We want to make sure that all of these additional sustainability pieces are incorporated in that design plan, making sure that we're bringing in green spaces.
The ongoing initiative also includes the broader goals of Black Men United, of workforce development, violence reduction, and food security. The community organization says their initiative will not stop here. They're already working on a similar project in Chicago.
Fellas, shout out to these brothers. You know, Black Men United. And I'm all for that. All right, brothers, because I really believe we should unite. You know what I mean? The ones who truly about it. All right, and who really trying to get something done. All right, because, fellas, look, the community got to be led. All right, listen, these ladies can't lead the community. All right, I don't care about nothing about how much they scream and holler. They a mess. All right, and they got to get the... Listen, all we can do is just stay on our purpose. You understand where I'm coming from? And you see these brothers are purposeful. All right, and listen, I think they built some of these ladies a nice little dream right here. All right, because I seen some of the conditions that some of the sisters was coming from. All right, and for these brothers to do the best they could. All right, and just provide some comfortability, for some of these ladies, as many of these ladies as they could. You know what I mean? Listen, ladies, I want to see you talk about the brothers. I want to see you commend the brothers. All right, or do it not matter since he ain't do it for all of y'all. All right, he needed to do it for all of y'all, not just for as many. It couldn't have been, or you're going to turn it into something impossible, or you're going to commend them on a job well done. All right, because that's how the brothers think about the sisters. All right, we do want the best for the sisters. All right, it's just sometimes we don't think the sisters want the best for the sisters. All right, and when you listen to Tommy, when you listen to Thomas, ladies, no, I ain't against my sisters. Never. But listen, there's some things that need to change. And until they change, guess what? It's going to be a hard way to go. That's all it is. Because the only way you can get what you want is if you give the brothers what they want. All right, and right now, they need to be commended on a job well done. It don't need to be overlooked. It don't need to be swept under the rug. It need to be encouraged to stand up and lead. All right, because that's what these brothers did. They took charge of a situation that they know is a problem. Housing for these sisters. Decent housing for these sisters. Affordable, decent housing for these sisters. These brothers went about getting the job done. They done it. All right. They came up with the resources and they got it accomplished. All right. Hats off to you, brothers. Black men united. Oh, yeah. Because, listen, united we can stand. Divided we can't do much. All right. And listen. Those guys that want to be divided, we can't do nothing about them. All right, look, they're going to be rebels too. All right, we throw their ass in the bush too. We ain't, listen, no. We trying to get it right. All right, either you're going to get it right or you get your ass on.